Hello and welcome to a special broadcast that we're doing today for Dashira's SuperPower Goddesses deck. Take a look at these babies. Yes, my dear friend Danielle Shira, also known as Dashira from Dashira Designs, has lent Vibe Artistry Entertainment this beautiful, amazing deck that she created. You might remember Dashira. She was one of our special correspondents for Vibe Artistry Entertainment a while back. She actually was in one of our episodes, one of our real reports. She's a photojournalist, an amazing, like, heart-based, just beautiful, beautiful, divine feminine. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. So today we have a really special broadcast for you featuring the SuperPower Goddesses deck, brought to you by our amazing soul sister, Dashira. She's an amazing designer, photojournalist, and photographer, and she actually created this deck all made with photographs that she took as a photographer. And it comes with a little guidebook. It's like my new favorite thing. So yeah, this is actually Dashira on the front of the deck. So what I'm going to do today is, this is a timeless reading. It's good for whenever you find it. And I'm going to call in my Divine Feminine guides to work with the SuperPower Goddess deck and get a reading for you on what you most need to know right now. Messages for your heart. When I was tuning in on this broadcast, it really came through for a lot of us are going through a lot of big transformational change in our life, and the heart chakra is the part that balances upper world and lower world, and really it's where we can feel really deep emotion, and there's a lot going on. I'm your host, Lauren Avriel. I'm an energy intuitive and empowerment guide for empaths, helping you step into your highest gifts and your empowerment here during these insane, lovely times on Earth. So I'm gonna start shuffling. So we're gonna bring you this beautiful reading, and as I'm shuffling, a couple of reminders. I'm leading the opening ceremony this coming Saturday and Sunday. That's July 27th and 28th in Santa Monica and Los Angeles for an event called Heal the Fields. The whole full day of transformational wellness. I'm going to be opening with the Soul Sounds, voice-channeled guided meditation to awaken the highest you. It's really great for like calming anxiety, getting connected with your higher self, your true purpose and path in this life. The link for more information and tickets will be in the description below. They're going to have like vibroacoustic therapy and aura readings and vegan food and music, and it's in Santa Monica at this beautiful 2-story venue. So all the information will be linked in the description below if you're interested in that. And we're gonna get right into it. I'm just feeling this reading for you right now. I'm gonna give it another good shuffle to make sure that the energy and the cards is coming through for your highest and greatest good, what you most need to hear right now for your heart healing. We always call forth these readings for healing and empowerment for you on your journey that will help you move forward in your life. Okay, so what I'm seeing right away is we have the Goddess of Awareness and the Goddess of Gratitude. So something has been going on in a cycle in your life. You see you have like this hoop here with the Goddess of Awareness. So, and you're aware of it. You're aware that you've been looping in some kind of cycle in your life, and you're trying really hard to be grateful. That's what I'm feeling. But there's some really heavy stuff going on. So the guides and angels and just the divine feminine, great mothers coming through, just want to acknowledge you that you've been going through some deep like shadow work, because the next card out we have is the Goddess of the Underworlds. This is Mayunata. Now this card in Dashira's deck, when you read it in the guidebook, it talks about ending something that really needs to come to an end. It's something that you are on this loop, like repeating cycle over and over, and you're like, this has to end. Like whatever that is, when like there's something happening in your life that's just, could be a repeated pattern. I'm hearing addiction, something that just keeps going. And what I'm feeling from this card with the gratitude is almost like, you see how she's kind of like looking off in the distance? Like the vibe I'm getting off these cards right now is that like you're pretending to be grateful. Like you're like, okay, I know I should be grateful for what I have. And like, I know I should just like stay positive. Like, you may be just trying to like have positive thinking and stay positive, but that's not actually how you're authentically feeling. Like, because there's kind of this, the read I'm getting on this card right now is just like, yeah, I'm supposed to have gratitude, but I kind of don't. Like, I'm kind of looking over here. I'm kind of bored with my life. I'm kind of not happy with what's been coming through. It's like you're shoulding all over yourself. Like, there's like, I should feel this. I should be happy about that. I should be excited about, but you're just not. So I'm feeling the divine feminine, the great mothers, the guides. Again, I'm feeling really strongly Green Tara coming through, who's the mother of all Buddhas. Amtare tutare ture soha. That's a mantra for Green Tara that's about releasing your fear. And what I'm hearing right now is just let yourself be honest with yourself. It's okay if you're not feeling grateful. It's okay. Like, forced gratitude is not helpful, even though being thankful and gracious and, grateful is a very, it can be a very powerful tool to have. It's okay if you're not feeling it. So I'm really feeling the energy of honesty, because you are aware, you do have the awareness that this has been going on in a loop. This has been going on in a cycle. And we're going to get into it right now about this underworld card. So this underworld card is what's underneath. It's underneath what's really going on. Like, you can't put on like a fake smile and gratitude and like, okay, but you're really looking off in the distance and kind of yearning for something more in your life. And that's okay. So the message here is like, it's okay to not be okay. You're loved. You're held in that, in your honesty, and it's okay to want more. It's okay to be like, this isn't, like, I know I should be happy about this, I know I should be grateful about this, but like, I'm not really fulfilled by it. Like, that's okay. And that's important. What I'm hearing is that's important awareness to have, so that you don't keep repeating this cycle that's really unfulfilling and not, like, I'm seeing like spinning your wheels, but you're not really going anywhere. Like, you're doing the work, you're taking action, you're doing these things, but it's just not getting you where you want to go, right? Okay, so we're going to get some clarification on these three cards. We've got awareness, gratitude, and the underworld, which is, I'm just feeling the underworld is like, you're already aware of what this shadow is that's coming in your life. It could be emotional turmoil, it could be something financially and relationships, whatever it is for you. It's going to be different for everybody watching. But like, there's some underbelly here that's making you unhappy and unsettled, and you can't just gloss it over with gratitude for what you have, like, it's something that you gotta really sit with and be honest about. And there's just a lot of love I'm feeling coming in right now from the great mothers, from the divine feminine, to hold you in that and acknowledge you in that yeah, like, it's okay. It's all right to feel that way. It's totally valid. Your feelings are totally valid and important. So we're going to get some more messages on each card. We're going to clarify each card and get a little bit more of a message of what your heart needs to know that can actually move you forward out of this repeat loop cycle. I'm hearing karmic could be for some of you. It's just like, doing insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but you're just not moving forward. So what is it that you most need to know about this loop? You're already aware of a lot of it. So you have a deep awareness. Great Spirit, Divine Feminine guides. What does this collective watching right now need to know that can move their heart forward? Ooh, oh wow. We got the goddess of creation, Prima. You see her? You have the power to create your reality. Like, that's what's good. Like, you can, she's pregnant in this photo, like, you can give birth to a completely new world, a completely new way of life. Like, this is so powerful. So this is coming out over that loop that just keeps cycling, like you're on a hamster wheel and you're not getting anywhere. You got the power. Girl, you got the power. Bro, you got the power. Whoever is watching this right now, it's you. You have the ability to change this. Everything you need is within you. You are the superpower goddess of creation. I'm actually feeling guided to read this one in the book and to get a little more insight on it, because it felt so powerful the way it came out. It's just like, oh yeah, you've been stuck in a cycle, but you have everything within you to break through. So let's get a breakthrough from this. Superpower Goddess of Creation. So I'm going to read a little bit from the book about this. This is kind of the answer that I think you're looking for here, is about how do I create this new world? How do I break out of this cycle? Here's what we got. So this is the Superpower Goddess of Creation, and it relates to your solar plexus. That's the third chakra right here. That's your sense of identity, who you are, your will, your free will, your sovereignty. Like she's wearing a crown right in this, like that you are the sovereign, the ruler of your own life and the determiner of your own destiny. Nobody else outside of you has any power over what you decide to do with your life and how you go forward. It's in your hands, and you have the power to create whatever reality you want, really. I mean, we co-create, right? We don't have control over everything, but we do have a lot of co-creative power, right? We can co-create with the universe, with the elements, with other people. Like, you have more power than you realize, is what I'm getting. Okay, so this is what it says. Prima is the Superpower Goddess of Creation, is a guide for creating and manifesting a life with powerful intention, compassion, and gratitude. Interesting, there's that gratitude again. So there's something about that, like, you know, you have the right instinct wanting to focus on the positive and the gratitude. It may just not be deep enough, even, you know, to go there, but it's a good instinct to want to lead with gratitude. She will teach you how to be the creator of your own destiny through the divine source of creation, planting the seed of an idea and letting it grow. Okay, so it's not about like trying to control things and make it happen. It's about letting it happen, but like you do your part and then trusting. I'm feeling a big wave coming in right now about like trusting. It may be very hard to trust right now because it feels like this is a cycle you've been in for a long time, but there is something here for you that wants to grow. And I'm hearing you have planted seeds, you have taken the steps. So it is a little bit at this moment about maybe letting yourself get into that feeling of gratitude for how far you've already come. And maybe kind of, I'm just feeling like daydreaming a little bit about like, well, what would it be like if that seed that you planted sprouted and then grew a little more and like became a really big blossom tree? Like, what would that feel like? Like, let yourself get into gratitude for that future reality, like as if it's already here, because that's going to be more powerful than being like, well, I guess this isn't happening, so let me just be grateful for what I have, even though it's not fulfilling. Like, you see the difference? Like, let yourself vision a little bit into the future of like, just imagine this seed that I already planted completely sprouted and like my dreams came true and it came to fruition. I'm so grateful that it came to fruition. It's a little bit of Dream Lab was an exercise that I used years ago. It was really powerful like this, like putting it in present tense as if it already has happened and letting yourself feel that. Like, it's a little bit of a game that we can play energetically, but if you can play along and like let yourself feel that, like what would that feel like if that seed that you planted actually sprouted? Like, I could actually feel it right now, right? Like, oh my God, like it's really happening. Like, it paid off. Like, your hard work paid off. Like, oh my God, I'm so grateful. I feel so blessed that this is happening now, finally, after so long, right? Those are the kinds of energies that you want to let yourself get into. Let yourself future project and imagine the best case scenario and like let those energies kind of, you know, fuel you up, because that is going to get you in a better energy than just trying to settle for what you already have that you know is not fulfilling. You know what I mean? Like, let yourself feel it like it's already happened for the future creation that you are birthing. Because I am hearing and I'm feeling it. It's like right on the back of my neck. I can feel it. It's like the guides are like, they're doing it. Let them know. Like, you're already doing it. Like, you're on the right track. Like, so like let yourself, like self-acknowledgement, like let yourself acknowledge and let that, you know, I'm kind of getting that vibe of like, don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle is about to happen, because it is coming in for you. Okay, so get excited about that. So she will teach you how to be the creator of your own destiny, planting that seed and letting it grow, letting it actually happen for you. Like the water flows, life and energy flow from Prima to those who call on her for guidance. She is a descendant of the primordial energy. Okay, so we're getting kind of into this underworld card a little bit here with that deeper primordial, like going to the root of where all of this is being created from. The mother of energy. She is depicted as a radiant, majestic being symbolizing fertility and abundance. Prima's energy is characterized by creativity and passion, and vitality, and she sparks the inspiration that ignites new beginnings. There you go. That's what it is. These two cards, you are busting out of this old cycle. You see that? You're busting out of that old cycle, and you're moving into this birth. There we go. Look at it backwards. Of this new beginning. It's a new beginning that's coming in, a new creation that's coming in. She awakens the solar plexus, right? That's your sense of self, who you are, your I am presence, right? Who you came here to be. And energy point in your body, nurturing this chakra and offering the divine process of learning how to take back your power. Well, now you're speaking my language as an empowerment guide. So this is a lot of like stepping into your power. I felt it when we pulled that card. Like it was just like, pow, like it was like, you're going to be fine. Whatever it is that you're working to break through, yeah, you're going to break through it. Like you're already doing it. It's just taking, I can feel it. It's been looping and taking a really long time, but just stay with it. So with Prima's magical crystal ball, her superpower lies in her ability to see visions coming to life. When you tell her about your newest creative project, the intention of starting a family, or even your desire for a new love interest in your life, right? Whatever it is for you, Prima rubs on her crystal ball and the vision you are manifesting appears. This can be your greatest source of inspiration. See your creation and manifestation come to life. Yeah, visualize it. Like, see, the very first thing with this card is like set that intention. Like, this is what I'm creating. This is my intention for it. And like really see it and let the gratitude fill you like it's already done. It's happening right now. It's already happening. Oh my God, I can't believe it's happening. Like, what does that feel like? Like, for real. Like, if that's really happening, like, what would that feel like in your body? Like, oh my God, I feel so blessed. Oh my God, I feel so grateful, right? Like, let yourself feel that, because that's going to start shifting you out of that, like, womp womp, like, I put in so much work and we're just circling in a loop and it's not getting anywhere. Like, that's going to kind of, like, block the energy from flowing in. Like, it's already here. You already did the work. Just let it in is what I'm getting for you. Use that vision and hold it vividly in your mind as you move forward in taking action. As the superpower goddess of creation, Prima encourages you to tap into your own creative power and to trust in your ability to bring your visions to life. That's a big one. Like, trust in your own power and ability to do this. You've got this. Like, take back your power. Like, you're doing it now, right? You're already, I'm hearing you're already doing it. Like, you just, it's kind of like being down on yourself and not realizing how good you're actually already doing. Like, you're kind of already amazing, but you're just like, but I'm not seeing it reflected, you know, and it's like been a long while, right? But it's okay. Like, you're already there. Like, you're already there. You just don't realize, like, you're like right there. As the superpower goddess of creation, right? Trust in your ability to bring these visions to life and bring forth new ideas and projects and possibility. Prima reminds you that you are the co-creator of your own destiny, right? And that with a little inspiration and effort, you too can manifest your dreams into existence. So this is like, there's something deep here. We're gonna clarify this underworld card, like what's been kind of needing to come to a close, needing to end. That's kind of more of like the shadow or what's been holding you back. You know, whenever we make big leaps in life, like whenever we change and transform, we have like a glow up, or like we enter into a new beginning, like it's really exciting, the new part, right? Like, think about, like, you know, people graduating from college, right? Like, oh my God, I'm gonna start my new career. I just graduated from college, right? Like, the world is your oyster. Like, it's very exciting. But the part that we forget about is there's also, you know, a letting go. Like, there's a shedding of an old part of you that's no longer relevant, but that was you for a long time. So there can be kind of like this heaviness underneath, and there can also be like, I'm feeling like resistance to letting go and letting in, because you're still kind of like, but this is who I am, right? That solar plexus of like your identity. Well, it's who you were, but if it wasn't fulfilling you, then you're being called to something greater and to step into the next highest and greatest version of yourself, you see? So, you know, it can be a little sad though, and there can be a little, like, I'm getting that vibe off that gratitude card of like, like a little bit of like not feeling so happy about it, like feeling kind of the grieving of the loss of the old cycle as it departs out of your life, because it was a big part of your life. Like, it was a big part of who you were, but you know, it's being excavated. There's like a deep underworld shadow, like stuff that's coming up to purge, that has to be released first in order for you to step into this new beginning of who you are now. It really is who you are now, not who you're becoming. Like, they're being really clear, my guides are being really clear with that message. It's who you are now. Like, it's just your mind kind of catching up to the reality right now. Like, it's already here. Like, that beautiful new beginning is, it's already dawned. But it's just you letting it be here and be like, okay, this is who I am now. And really letting yourself receive and step into that prosperity, abundance, success. You know, sometimes a lot of us, you know, we talk about fear of failure, but I'm gonna break it to you, a lot of us out here in these streets are actually afraid of succeeding. That's a whole nother chestnut, right? So this could be some of the shadow material going on in this underworld card, which we're gonna clarify in a moment. But let's clarify the gratitude. Why is the gratitude card here? Goddess of gratitude. So we have some hints already about how that energy can support you. Just like, not just gratitude for what you have right now, but gratitude for what's coming in, as if it's already here, because it is like really already here. Stepping into that energy of it and embodying it, because you're already right there. All right, let's get, we got a jumper here. Okay, here we go. We've got, clarify the goddess of gratitude. We have Shapala, the goddess of the unicorns. Okay. Okay, so I just heard that. So we're getting a message here about when you tune into gratitude, which I think may be challenging for some of you, right? If you've been going through looping cycles that were difficult and some underworld journeys here, really dealing with some shadow material, some woundedness. What they want to remind you, the great mothers and the divine feminine, goddess energy, is that you are so unique and unlike anybody else. Like, this is like the rainbow unicorn, like, you're not the black sheep of your family, you're the rainbow unicorn of your family. And that's actually the most important energy to be grateful for. That's going to bring you the greatest results and the biggest shifts, is when you're not just grateful for like material stuff, like I have this outside of me, but when you actually tune into your heart and you remember, wow, like, I'm so glad that I'm me. You know, like, I'm so grateful to be who I am. Like, beyond just like self-love, right? Like everybody talks about, but just to like really feel like, wow, like, I really love who I am, and like who I am is so different. A lot of you, I'm hearing, like, may have been teased or felt outcast because of your differences in your life, like didn't quite fit in, but actually it's your superpower. And like, as you come into this next new beginning in your life, it's gonna be the thing that makes you shine, and the thing you're actually gonna be most grateful for. It's like, thank God I'm not like everybody else. Like, thank God I'm different. I'm gonna tell a little quick story. This was actually something that happened to me when I was in college. Fun little story. I was in college and I was taking a class, and I won't divulge which one it was, but there were students in that class that were pretty mean and not supportive and very competitive, and I was like the obvious outcast in that particular class. And it was hard. Like, it was really hard on me to be like, okay, like, you know, like, we were supposed to crew on each other's film shoot. Like, I went to film school, obviously. Vibroacoustic entertainment, yeah, so filmmaker. And, you know, I showed up and I crewed on all of their sets, but then when it came time for them to crew on mine, like, nobody showed up. There was like one person showed up, but then they like left early, and it almost messed up my whole shoot. So I ended up doing everything myself. So maybe this is kind of story is coming through, because maybe it's resonating with you in your life in some way. And I was really broken up about it, because I was just like, you know, when you don't belong, you know, it's very obvious, sometimes very hurtfully obvious, that you've been outcast or shut out or don't belong to the group, or you aren't really wanted there, or, you know. So there was all this kind of energy going on, but I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to produce the best film that I can, right? There was like a final film for that class. And the film that I ended up producing was so, like, came out so much better than anyone expected me to produce, that it ended up getting all this attention and, like, excitement that nobody cared about any of the other students' films. All the attention was on my film, and I was kind of, like, overwhelmed. And I came back after that experience, and I went to my mentor, who's very embodied divine feminine, super goddess in her own right, clairvoyant reader, and I remember she said this to me about your own uniqueness, that actually for that entire semester you believed that you were so odd and different, and you did things a different way creatively, and that you didn't fit in, and that was a problem. But by the end of the semester, it actually turned out that it was a blessing, that actually you are different from these people, and thank God. Like, thank goodness you're different. I'm going to tell you the same thing that she told me. Thank goodness that you are different from those people. Those people, whatever this underworld card is in your life, whatever that is for you that's coming up, this shadow, like, these people operate from competition. Maybe they're not very kind. You know, maybe you feel shut out or outcast or whatever it is, but that's not you, right? Like, you're very kind, you're very unique, you're different than other people, you do things a different way, you have a different creative vision, and that's actually a good thing, and that's actually something to be grateful for, genuinely. And maybe I'm getting the feeling for many of you that you haven't quite seen it pay off yet, like I did finally at the end of that semester, where suddenly, like, I was the hottest thing since sliced bread, and my film was the only film that was getting all this press attention, and yada yada, you know, like, you may not see, like, I'm feeling like you're planting the seeds, but you haven't yet come to that conclusion yet, because you're not quite seeing it pay off yet, but it's going to. And you're going to be so glad and so grateful that you're you, that you are different from these other people, and that you followed the beat of your own drum, this one, your own uniqueness, your own rainbow unicorn. You did it completely differently than anyone else. I'm also getting suddenly a message for LGBT community because of that rainbow. If there's any LGBT members watching, there's just a message here about that's part of your uniqueness too, and to own it and to own who you are. A blessing, not a curse. I'm just hearing it's a blessing, not a curse. Like, it can be hard to see that about ourselves in moments where other people are making us feel like there's something wrong with you. But the message that's coming through from the divine feminine and the goddesses and through this reading is like, no, it's actually what's right with you. It's actually your superpower. It's actually like you stand out in a crowd because you're different and unique, and like just own that and roll with that and follow that, and you're gonna outshine everyone else, and especially the haters, whoever's been giving you trouble. It's not even gonna matter. Like, you're going to realize, like, actually, it's your creative genius, or it's your unique vision, or the way you see things differently is actually, in the end, what's going to make you so happy inside. Like, that's the thing you're going to be most grateful for if you keep following that and honoring what makes you uniquely you, that nobody else, you know, it's not a competition about being better than or less than. It really is about the uniqueness of your own gifts that are different, and that's beautiful to be celebrated, not to be feared or shunned or felt, you know, badly about yourself. But I know that sometimes in life, like, I've gone through that, like, there are people who can make you feel that way. But this is just a reminder for your heart that actually you're wonderful in your uniqueness and your, you know, way that you see things differently. I'm getting that like you're really somebody who sees what other people don't see and values what really matters. And you're going to find that if you keep stepping into what's true for you, it's going to show. It's going to show, and you're going to break out of that karmic loop. You're already aware. You're already somebody who's like, I know. I know what she's talking about. I know what this issue is. And you're going to break free of it because you really can create here. All right, we're going to do one more card. We're going to clarify this card, why the underworld is here. So go out with a bang here on whatever this is that's been stopping you, whatever this is that's been causing you heartache I'm hearing, and grief that's been cycling in a loop that just won't end and really needs to end. When you read this in the deck, it's talking about something that like really needs to end. So whatever that is for you, let's get a clarifier from the goddesses here, the divine feminine. What can you do here? Okay, there's like two. Okay, we got one here. There was another one. We're gonna get two first that wants to come out. Yeah! Okay, we got this one. I was just hanging out with the model from this card. This is Amala, the goddess of intuition. Oops, let's take a look at that. Amala, the goddess of intuition. I'm very drawn right here to the pink color of that umbrella, because pink is the color of unity consciousness of the heart. So the heart, like I was talking about, this is a message for your heart. The heart center, everybody knows about how the heart's connected to your relationships with other people. And so that color is green. The heart center, the heart chakra is usually associated with green. But there's actually a second color for the heart center that's pink. And that's a love that's not just like for your partner or your friends or, you know, like, especially like romantic relationships one-on-one can be more like the green interpersonal relations. The pink is like agape love. It's like the unity consciousness, like love for all of humanity, like love for the world and all of the beings in it. Like, and I'm just like feeling that on this card. Like you're connected. For those of you who resonated with feeling like kind of uniquely different and like that was a bad thing, like you felt kind of alienated or outcast, this is a reminder that you belong and you're connected to all that there is. Like this I'm just like feeling this pink umbrella like will shield you from that kind of illusion and those kind of projections and lies, like that actually when you follow your intuition, and I'm hearing, because there's different kinds of intuitive, you know, you can, your gut intuition, your instincts, but this is about the heart. Like this is I'm getting a lot of heart energy on this from Amala. Shout out to our soul sister who's pictured here. I can't believe I pulled your card on this broadcast. Woo! So yeah, the goddess of intuition, it's about connecting to your heart and where your heart is leading you. And that universal love, that love and that belonging, that you belong to creation. Like you're connected to all of creation, all of the beings, all of the, you know, you belong here. Even though a lot of us, especially like star seeds, beings that connect to the stars and the astral and have a lot of these spiritual gifts, sometimes we feel kind of foreign to earth. We're not as grounded, right? Like we can feel very like we don't belong, but you really do. And remembering your heart energy, because that's one of the most unique, powerful things about you, like following your heart and your heart's calling and intuition and the love. Like I'm just getting such a strong love energy here from that pink ray. Like maybe look into the pink ray. We were just talking about that in one of the Ascension Keys episodes about the different rays of creation. And the pink ray is very much like Mother Mary and like the rose line, and like it's very soft. It has to do with like the heart energy. So, you know, I would say follow your intuition, but do it in a way that is gentle, you know, like really be soft and let yourself like maybe just feel how connected you are to all that is. You know, that you're connected to the trees and you're connected to the stars and you're connected to your breath, you know, like because you belong here in your own right, you know, uniquely just as you are. So that's what I'm getting from this intuition card. Like, you know, let your heart's intuition guide you and your conscience be your guide, right? If other people are acting and they're trying to get ahead in life and they're doing it in a real competitive, cutthroat way, like just, that's not you, that's not your way. Like, follow your way, like follow your heart. Like you're a kind person, like you're a loving person. The sister that's pictured here is one of the most beautiful, kind, like just heart-based, shining beings, you know, so it's just a perfect, you know, representation of the energy that I'm feeling from this, of just like, you know, let yourself shine your love and be the one person in the room that's like, yeah, like it's permission to shine and permission to be just as you are. And people can feel that, you know, and you don't need other people to agree or, you know, like it or like you on social media or whatever. You don't need it. Like you can just shine as you are. So I love this, and I love that I got to pull one of my soul sisters cards. I actually pulled double on this. So this is to clarify the underworld. So this is like whatever you may be struggling with that needs to come to an end. It'll come to an end when you just tune it out and are like, nope, I know who I am. I know what I bring. I'm listening to my heart. I'm following my uniqueness from my own heart. I'm not going to follow that other way and that other crowd. And I'm not going to let it bother me anymore because I can feel the gratitude for who I am and what I bring. And it is something to like be celebrated and grateful for. So, that's kind of the answer to that underworld card is like, yeah, there's shadow here, but there's also that love, that divine. I'm just like feeling also there's a transmission coming through right now that you're loved, like that universal love from the great mothers, that rose heart, that pink energy. If you maybe close your eyes and just feel that pink ray just coming through. It's very soft, it's very nurturing. And that's you. Like I'm really feeling, whoever's watching this broadcast right now, that's your energy. And sometimes this world can be really harsh and they can make you feel like, well, you're weak for being in your heart. Like you're weak for being so soft and it's like, no, it actually takes a lot of courage to shine like that in a very hardened world. So it is a superpower. So the goddesses are just reminding you, the divine feminine today, it is a superpower to stay true to your own gentleness, your own softness, your own heart. Is very powerful. Actually, there's actually quite a lot of power in being the odd man out, doing that. And that's what is ultimately, I think, going to lead to your success, breaking free of whatever this old cycle is because you are different. And you are going to be the one brave person in the room that's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to follow the heart, and I'm going to be kind, and I'm going to be gentle, and I'm going to be soft. Everybody, they go, what is it like? They go high, you go low. They go low, you go high, right? Like, I'm going to be the counterbalance and the antidote to that kind of energy. And I'm not going to allow that energy to tell me that I should feel badly about myself. So we pulled the last card coming through here for you is Allegraza, the goddess of joy. And this is actually Dashira giving us the peace sign here. I think that's kind of a perfect way to wrap up this reading. It did come out reversed, so I'm just acknowledging again that some of you may be really feeling sad, like really feeling grief, really not feeling grateful right now for where you are in your life. And just sending love to you and acknowledging you. We see you, we feel you, and it's okay, and you're gonna be okay. And just keep following what you know is true inside you and your unique way that you see things and that what you feel, because it really is powerful, and you can create that creation that you keep visioning and seeing and intending. It's right there. You're there. The guides are just, I'm just like, can feel it. They're just like, they're already there. It's just been a long road. That's what I'm feeling. It's just been a really long road. So that we just want to acknowledge that some of you may not be feeling the peace and the joy and the love, but we're going to put that in the camera so you can see. But it's there. It's there for you. And let yourself follow your joy. I'm going to read this one too. We've got intuition and joy coming through as the answer to dealing with the shadow material in the underworld. So follow your intuition and follow your joy. And we're going to close out with this message from, how perfect, from Dashira herself, who is pictured here. I know you might not be able to recognize her in the glasses, but that is Dashira, who designed this deck. Allegraza, the superpower goddess of joy. Again, coming through with the solar plexus. So this is about who you are. This is about you being in your unique power, your unique gifts. How do you see it? How do you feel? And you can please drop comments below if you're like, wow, like that is what's going on in my life right now, and my unique vision is this. Like, this is how I want to create it. This is how I see it. This is what I'm calling in. Like, yeah, drop us a comment. I would love to hear, like, what is that for you? Like, when I'm saying your I am presence, your identity, who you are, your unique way of showing up in the world. Like, what does that look like for you? Like, what way do you approach these projects or these relationships or these goals that is totally different from the way the other people are showing up? Like, how are you different? And how is that freaking awesome, actually, when you really step back and look at it? So Allegraza, the superpower goddess of joy, represents the ultimate power of happiness and positivity. Okay, so we go back to that message from the beginning about the gratitude. You've got the right idea with the attitude of gratitude. It's just that don't try to mask over the underworld stuff, the shadow material. Like, don't, if it's not feeling honest, right? Like, but yeah, like, let yourself let in the good stuff too, you know? Like, she embodies the energy of joy, radiating it out into the world and inspiring others to find their own joy within. Her message is one of hope and optimism and the celebration of life. Yeah, there's a lot of, these are good cards, guys. Like, there's a lot of hope here. Like, you're like right on the cusp of breaking free. And I can tell that there was some serious heaviness here that you had to move through. But I'm feeling like it's gonna be really powerful on the other side of that breakthrough. Her uplifting and joyful presence makes you want to smile, and that is certainly her purpose. Her superpower is activated through the lens of her heart glasses and her ability to radiate and inspire joy in others. Powerful heart glasses also radiate yellow sunbeams, shining brightness to anyone in her vicinity, and allows that shine and confidence to be illuminated. Okay, so I feel like this is actually you. Like, I feel like this is actually your natural state. Like, maybe some people got you down, but like, you just shine. Like, your natural energy is just really bright, and it just feels like your time has come to, like, again, I'm looking at this card of gratitude, like, not just be kind of like, okay, gratitude, like, but actually feel this, like, really fun joy, like, yeah, like, we're like feeling it, like, with our glasses on and our cool hair, we're just like vibing in our own uniqueness, right? Like, because I don't know, I just get this feeling like you're naturally a person who shines. Let it come through, you know? When you connect with Allegrezza, you tap into a powerful source of positive energy that can help you overcome challenges. There you go. Find happiness in the present moment and spread joy and positivity to those around you, right? So this is about tapping into that positive energy. Her message is one of self-love, gratitude, again, gratitude, like really letting it be authentically there, like, what, you know, maybe something you didn't see before that you're like, wow, you know, I really do feel grateful about my creative gifts in this way, and like, I never saw that before, that like, actually I am different in that way, and I like that about myself. I'm really grateful that I am that way, right? Like, that kind of gratitude, not just like, I'm grateful for my breath, right? Like, I'm grateful for the sky, right? Like, I feel like there's a deeper gratitude here that comes from inside of like, I like who I am, and you can't stop me. Because I like, you know, I'm thinking of that song, you can't stop the beat, right? Like, because I like the way I am, right? Like, you know, and like, just can't help yourself from shining, because that's who you are, and that's who you came here to be. So like, yeah, like, let yourself get it. So in appreciation for the simple pleasures of life, right? Like, it doesn't have to be this like huge goal achieved or milestone. Like, it's just, yeah, like appreciating life. If you choose this card, the message is clear. You too can also possess the power of positivity and optimism. Yeah, there's a lot of hope coming in here. There's a lot of love and support coming in here with that pink ray energy. Like, just keep staying in your heart, and there's hope. Don't give up. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. Helping those around you maintain a hopeful and optimistic outlook even in difficult times. Right? So Allegrezza embodies her joy. She teaches others how to be a beacon of happiness and serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, joy can still be found. Wow. And that's why I pulled that reversed, to clarify this underworld card. This is like some dark, heavy stuff that you're moving through. But even in these hard times, even though it's not perfect, even though maybe your life doesn't look the way you want it to be right now, or you're not where you want to be, like this underworld card, it's like, okay, like, there's some heavy stuff maybe that you're working through, but you can still enjoy your life right now. You know, it's like, life is happening now, and let yourself enjoy what is here to enjoy. You know, like the other day, you know, so many of us, myself included, it's like, I'm working so hard on like trying to get over there, right? Like, do the thing, like there's always another thing on the to-do list. But I took a day off and I just went out with friends, you know, and went out to dinner, and it was so nice. And it was such a great reminder of like, it's just so simple. It's so simple, but it's so joyful. Like when you let yourself connect to the people who do make you feel good and lift you up and lift your spirits, because those people are around too, you know? So like, haters gonna hate. If anybody's throwing you shade, the goddesses are not about it, right? Like the superpower goddess deck is not here for that, and you're not here for that, but you know, it's your choice. Like you have the ability to create your life however you choose, this creator card, and you can just, you know, choose to take a day off, choose to go spend some time with some people who see you for your uniqueness and celebrate it, and really where you do belong, because you do have connection here. You are more connected to that universal agape love creation energy than you realize. And what I'm feeling for a lot of you watching this is that you are creators. Maybe you're artists, maybe you have a lot of creativity, right? With intuition and creation coming out, is a lot of intuitive feminine energy that you have. So use it, own it. Don't let anybody, you know, naysay or drag you down. Like, you know, you can still enjoy yourself even if you're going through a rough process. And you can still take moments out to be like, I'm going to just connect with what feels good right now for me. Like, go outside and look at this flower and like feel the sunlight and just relax and like phone a friend, right? Like phone a friend, you know? But yeah, it's just a reminder today that especially gratitude coming out, it doesn't have to be fake gratitude. It can be real gratitude, especially for who you are. So in case no one has told you today, I'm so grateful you're here, and I'm so grateful for who you are, because I can feel you on the other side of this video screen, because that's what I do. I'm an energy intuitive, and I'm tapping in, I'm tuning into your energy. I can feel that you are somebody who is really unique and different in all the best ways, and I'm so grateful that you're here. And I'm so excited for you breaking out of this cycle, recognizing your own uniqueness, and really, you know, letting yourself, there's that letting, instead of trying to do and making it happen, the letting it happen, which is more of the feminine way, like the allowing, you know, allowing it to unfold naturally. Because it really does feel like there's great hope here. There's like great creations here that are dawning for you. So just know that like you're already on the right track. You're already planting the right seeds. And just know that it's there. It's right there. Just let it in. Just let it in. So that's our reading today with the Superpower Goddesses created by Dashira Designs. If you would like to get a copy of this deck of your very own, if you would like to have your own Superpower Goddess deck, you can certainly go on Dashira's website and purchase one. I'll put that link down in the description below. I'm just gonna geek out for a minute on these cards. I've been working with them, the Superpower Goddesses cards. They're inlaid with like gold, and like they have that, they're so good. So I'm a little bit goddessed out today in my goddess wear, bringing forward the oracle messages for you. And this is Dashira as well, the goddess of self-love. Beautiful soul sister. So we're honoring her deck today. And then very cool and very exciting, Dashira has also just recently designed a counterpart deck to the Superpower Goddesses called the Mystic Masculine. So I think that's so cool that we're also honoring our brothers with the Mystic Masculine Oracle deck. So that deck is actually being launched right now. She has done all the photography for it, and it's launching right now on Kickstarter. So if you want to throw a couple of dollars in there to help Dashira launch the Mystic Masculine Oracle deck, that link will also be down below, which is just super awesome that we're honoring both the feminine and the masculine. Feels like a complete set to me. Gotta get both in there. Looks awesome. I've seen some of the photographs of the different men, some of whom I know that are featured. Very cool men, very cool. We're celebrating you right alongside the goddesses, and congratulations to Dashira for completing that and just cheering you on in your launch. So that Kickstarter link will be below if you want to send some money to help support the creation of that. And lastly, but definitely not least, come join us at Heal the Field. It's an amazing event that I've been promoting, and I'm also leading the opening ceremony both mornings. Make sure you get there by 10 a.m., I think 9:30 to be safe. It's an all-day event of transformation. It's going to be so amazing. So come be with us in Santa Monica, right here in LA. And there's going to be vegan food. I made sure that there was vegan food for you guys. There's going to be food and prize giveaways for the awesome intimacy spa that has like flotation and crystal tubs and all kinds of amazing like saunas. And you know, I want to win that. I'm so excited. Come to the next transformational wellness event, Heal the Field, this July 27th and 28th, and discover the power of your energy field and aura at this beautiful 2-story venue in Santa Monica in LA. Elevate your well-being and nourish yourself with a full day of consciousness expansion and transformation. With vibroacoustic therapies, live art painting, high-frequency live music, aura readings, immersive healing activations, exploring the latest modalities in biofield science, consciousness, and healing, featuring leading voices in energy medicine, sound healing, and integrative health, biofield science panels, prize giveaways, healthy, delicious vegan food, and so much more. To get your tickets for Heal the Field, click the link in the description below. Come join us. I will be leading the opening ceremony with a voice-channeled soul sounds guided meditation journey to awaken the highest you. Hosted by the amazing Michelle Anderson, host of Awakening Code Radio, and global spiritual leader Temple Hayes. Featuring presenters Bill McKenna and Liz Larson, creators of Cogno Movement as seen on Gaia TV. Special offers and giveaways from the Den Meditation and Intimacy, and so much more. It's just gonna be like an all-day transformational, magical flow. We have a lot of panelists that are part of integrative functional medicine. So if you're looking for like alternative health, they have a lot of practitioners who offer a different take on health and healing. There's also a lot of energy intuitives and healers like me that will be offering energy healing and intuitive readings. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be really beautiful. Shout out to Whole Human Collective for producing this wonderful event. I'm very, very honored and excited to be collaborating with you. And I'm going to be opening with the guided meditation to awaken the highest you, voice channeling soul sounds based on the energy of who's actually there in the audience. So I will be opening up the event both mornings for the opening ceremony to set the energy and the frequencies and the vibrations all nice for the whole day so that you can be in your flow and your synchronicity, really connected to the highest you. And as always, if you're looking for more support on your journey, more individualized one-on-one support, I do offer private sessions. So, you know, I do the voice channeled sound and energy healing, on-raw energy healing. I'm a theta healing practitioner, so we can go in and clear subconscious beliefs using theta healing. Anything that may be blocking you, whatever that underworld was that was coming up for you, if you feel like you need more support, you can just hop on a free discovery call with me and let me know what's coming up for you. And I'll let you know how we can support you through that. I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining me for this special broadcast. Again, I'm Lauren Avriel. All the links are in the description below. Leave us a comment, leave us a hello. Let us know what you thought of this reading, if it resonated. And we're just gonna close out this broadcast just because I can't help it. I just feel like I wanna send you off really anchoring the messages from this reading, which is a lot about your creative power, stepping into your creator ability to follow your own unique heart, your own unique intuition, and break through some pretty heavy shadow and some old cycles that have been looping. So just take a moment to just be with your breath. Close your eyes if that's comfortable and safe for you to do where you are right now. And just take 3 long, slow, relaxing breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Coming back into your body. And just allowing this reading to land, knowing that you received exactly what you needed for your highest and greatest good, and you know exactly what to do next. Because you are a powerful creator being with a unique light to shine in this world like nobody else. Just feel that for a moment. Breathe that in. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you at Heal the Field this weekend. And you can come either day, Saturday or Sunday, or both days, and hang out with us. And if not, we hope to connect with you soon. And we're so grateful. That was such a powerful word, gratitude. We're so grateful for you showing up here and bringing your light and your gifts to this world. Keep at it. We love you. Sending so much love to you through the heart waves. And we'll see you next time.